Okay, so got a question here. Being diagnosed as gluten intolerant has caused much confusion in my diet. I've ended up eating too much rice. This is Bobby Dazzler. He obviously wants to remain anonymous. Not a bad nickname. But yeah, we've been talking before about just because it's gluten intolerant doesn't necessarily mean it's gluten free. It doesn't mean it's healthy.
Yeah, so gluten intolerance is quite a sort of trendy thing at the moment, and lots of people do feel better when they stop eating so much gluten. Whether it's an actual gluten intolerance or just for other reasons remains to be seen. But look, if you feel better rotating your grains or doing something a bit different, then that's fine. And some people have got measurable intolerances in blood or an overt gluten allergy.
Yeah. I think this guy was saying, or picking up on, is that he's eating too much rice, so that's what's making him put on weight or keep it on weight.
Fat. Yeah, so what he's done there is he swapped his pasta for rice.
Yeah.
And maybe if he'd swapped his pasta for broccoli, then he'd be getting energy deficit as a result. And white rice is very behaves very like sugar does in the body. And what a lot of people will do is, if they've got a gluten intolerance, is they'll go down that little free from aisle, and it's got everything in there from dense raisin loaves to cookies, and it's all free from gluten, but there's not much. It's still cookies.
Yeah, and there's hardly any nutrients in any of that stuff. It's nearly all white and brown. That food down that aisle or in that section.
That's right. And if you look at the breads, there's a long list of additives and other things in there which maybe aren't as healthy for you as if you made your own gluten-free bread.
Yeah.
They do fortify it with a bit of calcium and so on to put a bit of stuff back in there. But as with all things, on a 4-week fat loss, you need to be aware of starches wherever they're from, and then use them as you need them. Flex them up and down, and don't be fooled if it's a free from chocolate chip cookie. It's still a chocolate chip cookie.